Hi folks, welcome back to the kid-friendly video channel. If you're just joining us for the first time, we're painting Pixar cars, die casts into other cars. We took our car trip and turned it into T-Bone, and we took Chick Hicks and turned it into High Impact, and we took another truck from Pixar cars and we turned it into Taco. So in our last video, I told you I'll be making Dr. Damage in our next video, and I asked people to tell me what I should make it from. Should I make Dr. Damage out of TJ? Out of this Jeep van that I had over there in the cupboard, and not one person voted for this van. So that means I have to make TJ into Dr. Damage. So as you see, they don't look a bit alike, but first thing I'm gonna have to do is chop this top off of TJ, and I hate destroying these nice cars, but I had 3 TJ, so it's no big deal. So hang on, I have to grab the pliers here. Hang on, I have to cut the top off first. Okay, so this is gonna be messy, and then I gotta prime it gray. Oh, don't you hate doing that? And then I'm gonna put some white on it and put some sides on it. Oh, there goes the whole top of TJ with these terrible pliers. Oh yeah, that looks great. It's coming good. There. Now TJ looks a lot more like Dr. Damage with that. And now I'm gonna get the primer paint out, and I'm gonna prime the whole thing primer gray. And then while I'm doing that, I'm gonna read back some of the favorite scenes that you sent in for cars 1, 2, and 3. And thanks very much for sending in your comments, of course, and I'll read them if I get lots of them, okay? Okay, I got everything all set up here to go, and before I start the comments reading, some of you have been asking me why I always prime the cars gray first. Well, obviously the paint sticks a whole lot better when I do a primer color first, and then I paint it white, or whatever color I'm going to paint it. Okay, here are those stories now from people that sent in their comments about their favorite scenes in Cars 1, 2, and 3. From Crystal Cole, my favorite part of Cars 3 was when Cruz flips over Jackson Storm, and my favorite scene from Cars 2 is Lightning drifts, and my last favorite scene from Cars 1 is Lightning McQueen lives at Radiator Springs and McQueen has a happy face. Yeah, they were really nice too, really fun. And here's one from Super Andrew Gaming. My favorite scene from Cars 3 is when Lightning lets Cruz have a chance to race. Yeah, that was probably everybody's favorite too. Thanks very much, Super Andrew Gaming. From Matthew the Roblox Man. Dear kid-friendly videos, I think Cars 3 is awesome. My favorite scene in the film is when Lightning comes to Lewis Butte and he's wearing Hudson's colors. Yeah, I think everyone noticed right away that their car, Fabulous Lightning McQueen, was going to be famous after that. That was really good. And here's one from Maria Esther Selva Cardenas. And from Cars 3, my favorite scene was when Lightning McQueen and Cruz entered the Thunder Hollow Speedway, aka the Demolition Derby. Oh, that was a shocker, wasn't it? That was for sure. And here's one from McQueen Fan 95. My favorite scene from Cars 1 was when McQueen was losing the last race and everybody from Radiator Springs appears and Doc becomes his new crew chief. And my favorite scene from Cars 2, he says, was when Mater figures out Miles Axlerod was the guy who put the bomb on Mater. And my favorite scene from Cars 3 was when McQueen and Cruz were training for the Florida 500. This one here is from Brent and Gant TV. My favorite in Cars 1 is at the movie. They found Lightning McQueen. In Cars 2, I like when they were going to the World Grand Prix. Yes, that's right. In Cars 3, I like when Lightning McQueen was Fabulous Lightning McQueen and Cruz was Danica Cruz Ramirez. Yes, that was nice. Okay, there's Dr. Damage in full primer. And then we'll come back in a few minutes and put on the white, and then we'll put on the rest of the stripes to turn it into Dr. Damage. Okay, I'm back now. The primer's probably dried pretty good, so now I'm going to put a coat of white paint on all of TJ. And then we can get on to putting the name on the side. Actually it says Rambulance number 5 on the sides and on the roof. We'll see how that goes. This wouldn't take too long, and it's drying pretty fast too, so shouldn't be too much of a problem with the rest of it. Again, thanks everybody for sending in your comments. I got lots of them. I think yesterday was a record for comments. We had over 100 comments on the video. That was awesome. That's when we made Bill here, number 86. It was perfect. Okay, now we'll get some more white across here. What I want to do is, I'm going to try and keep the front original for some reason. I don't know why. But I want to make sure I have to put the smile underneath there eventually. Okay, looks good. TJ is pretty cool. He's only in Cars 1. At the very, very end of Cars 1, TJ was one of those cars that showed up for Sarge had a off-road training for all-wheel drives and four-wheel drives, and TJ showed up and he was bright green with silver wheels, and Sarge said, okay, let's go this way, and he said, no, now I'm gonna get my wheels dirty. That was pretty funny. Of course, that's like most people with these big fancy four-wheel drives. They never go off-roading with them. They just shine up and they look great. Okay. Actually, this here, when I had the poll yesterday on the internet on my channel here under Bill's video, I asked everybody what would you rather see. Nobody said the van. Not a soul. I couldn't believe it. They all want TJ to be Dr. Damage, and I think they're right. He's gonna be pretty good when he's done. Very careful across here. There. That's pretty good. I won't get it perfect, but you'll know who he is when I'm done. Somebody sent me a message that I should improve my painting. I said, well, I'm getting better. I think I'm getting better. Probably not, but it doesn't matter. It's just the fun we're having, that's all. Okay, there. And leave that. Actually, you know what? No, you just like that there. Okay, the back's done, the side's done. Okay, we'll come back when this dries and start putting on the stripes. The red stripes around the top and bottom of the van. And all I have to do is wheels to it. Do his wheels in yellow. And put number 5 on the top and the sides. And try and print the word Rambulance. That's going to be hard. Okay, we'll be right back when this dries. Okay, we got the whites all dry now. And I'm going to put some red stripes across the top of Dr. Damage. If I can do that nicely. Sorry about the laugh, but this is lots of fun actually. And along the bottom. It won't look exactly like Dr. Damage for sure, but be a good representation of him when I'm done. Okay, and the same goes on the other side. Right along the back. A bit of the paint's a little bit wet there still, as you can see. I'm rushing the coats here to get this done. And some more across the top. That's pretty cool. What do you think so far? And there's a sign here above his eye. Says something. And another red light here. Okay, and there's square lights. Red light here. And red light here on each side. And let's see. So far that looks about all the red we have. Now I'll get some blue. And the blue's kind of smudged across the side where I'm going to spell the word Rambulance eventually, somehow in here. It's kind of like a smudge here. Let's see, it goes all along here. Now these are Demolition Derby cars, so they don't have to be perfect, obviously. They're all kind of beat up anyway. And I don't know what's on the back, so I'm just going to make up on the back. Maybe there's a blue smudge on the back too. And on the top there's like a, kind of like a, not a star, but kind of like that on the top of Dr. Damage. And kind of a smudge all along here. I'm going to put the number 5 in there eventually. And it's kind of a cross right here. Okay, and the same as on that side, another cross right here. Okay, and now there's some yellow. The wheels are painted yellow. This would be terrible for TJ to have the wheels painted yellow because he's so particular about his car. It has to be always clean, of course. And let's see, look at all 4 of them done yellow. Not bad. Okay. Actually, this is looking pretty darn good, I gotta admit. I know, somebody sent me a message, I told you a minute ago, that said, learn how to paint better. And I said, well, actually, it doesn't matter. These are like Demolition Derby cars. Doesn't really matter as long as they look close. Okay, and the bumper on each side has yellow. I don't know how I'm going to do that because there's no bumper. I'm going to just go right across here, underneath the lights. And maybe a small smidgen along the bottom here. And I'll come back later and put on the word Rambulance on the side in yellow letters, if that's possible. And I might be able to do number 5 right now on the top because it's kind of big. And then I can finish it off. Look at that. That came really good, actually. Number 5. And let's see. I can't write the word Rambulance across the front, so I'm just going to pretend I'm going to put some smudges across the front in small letters, like not small letters, but just kind of a cross on the front here. Kind of like that. And little bit of a line here. Like it might say it says ambulance actually in the picture, but let's see. Okay, sort of the shadow there, and anything else? Oh yeah, across here there's more blue. That says Dr. Damage right here, and I can't paint that. Sorry, Dr. Damage is too small. Okay, so far we're looking pretty good. If I can come back, actually, you know what? I might put the number 5 right there again on the side before I put Dr. Damage in there. I mean, before I put Ambulance in. Okay, number 5 there, and number 5 over here. It might not work because the paint might be still wet. It's not bad. I'll make sure I can blend it in. Okay, and oh well, I might as well do it on the back too. Number 5. All right. So far, Dr. Damage is looking pretty good. I'll come back later and put in the word Rambulance on the sides. That's looking pretty good. Okay, leave it dry. We'll come back. Okay, we're back again first thing in the morning, and I'm going to try and write Rambulance along the side here in yellow letters. It's going to be awful hard. I got a tiny brush to see if I can get it done. R A M right over the 5. B U, it's gonna be tight. L A N, not gonna make it. C E. Okay, it didn't work out too well. Let's try the other side, see if I can get it down there. I'll start right at the back. Rambulance. R A M B. This was a hard one, guys. U L A. I don't think it'll even fit here. N C E. I can't make that out. And I know you can't make it up, but it says Rambulance, and on the front here, it says Dr. Damage. Now that's going to be even harder to write. D R. Can you read that? No, it's impossible. It's too small. Damage. This truck was probably good to use for the cards, for the Dr. Damage itself, but no way I can write that. D-A-M-A-G-E. Nope, can't read that. Now on the bottom bumper, we got the yellow, and he has some black exhaust pipes right here going up the side, so we'll put them on. They're pretty cool. There's one, and there's actually 2 of them there on each side. Black. So I wouldn't mind seeing this in the movie again. I have to watch that again. And on this side, there's 2 more exhaust pipes right here. There. Now, that kind of looks like Dr. Damage. There's a little bit of red. I just noticed his red light is up here, a flashing red light right there, and that's about it, folks. I did notice a yellow, like a line across each side. There's nothing more on the hood. The yellow line goes across there. So that's about the best I can come up with for Dr. Damage. I know it's kind of a fail. You can give me a negative on that or a dislike. I guess it kind of resembles Dr. Damage. Let me know what you think, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing the next car is going to be this one here, or somebody wanted me to do that, and I could do that with Ramone. What do you think? Should I do that with Ramone? Now another one I'm going to do this week is Fair Game. He's a taxi. It'll be hard doing those little squares on top, but I'll give it a try. And let's have a look at ones we've already done. I know some of you guys have watched them all from the beginning. There's a Zebra Mater, Zebra Sir Miles Axlerod, Zebra Chick Hicks, and Zebra Doc Hudson. And there's the original Miss Fritter, and here's the other Miss Fritter. We have painted one half of Miss Fritter Zebra, the other half Miss Fritter Rainbow. And I think this week we're going to be painting this guy Cruz Ramirez Yellow, because someone keeps asking for it. That's MAC and Primer, or Primer MAC. And we still have Primer DJ and Primer Boost. Lots of suggestions, and here's Cruz Ramirez. This is actually Lightning McQueen with Cruz Ramirez color. But I told you what I'm going to do. I got a brand new Jackson Storm. I'm going to paint Jackson Storm like Lightning McQueen this week, or next week. And all the other cars here from the Demolition Derby. I think that's Pileup, Cigalert, High Impact, T-Bone. I forget his name right now. And of course, DJ is now Dr. Damage. And there's Taco and Chester Whip Filter. Thanks for watching, folks, and keep sending your suggestions in, and please remember to send in your story of the best scene you saw in Cars 1, 2, or 3, and I'll read them in the next video. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.